Thank you for joining us on our visit to the capital of China, Beijing. This is the other gateway into China from the west. From our movie you can see we are coming into the Capital International Airport in Beijing. We're having a nice view of China, the countryside, as we keep coming in to land. Did you see the glimpse of the size of the airport? Well, there's no problem in the A380 Airbus to land. And as you can view, quite a busy airport. And of course, it's a beautiful sunny day.
一江春水缓缓流，四野悄无人，唯有淡淡溪来波舞轻烟。
We are now in the terminal, and as you can see, it's quite impressive. As I mentioned before, this was all designed by a British architect. And here we can see people waiting to go through the customs. And nobody's in a rush, just taking their time. It's a very impressive airport, brand new, and it was just opened in time for the Olympics. And we mentioned Beijing International Airport because there are two airports in one here in Beijing. One's for the local interior, and here's the coaches will take you to your hotel in downtown Beijing. As the Americans would say, we say the town center. And this is the motorway, and we'll leave you now with some music and to enjoy the scenes of Beijing.
诺撒入那落下斑斓，一江春水缓缓流，四野悄无人，唯有淡淡溪来波舞轻烟。
Welcome to the Forbidden City. The third Ming Emperor, Yongle, is credited with planning of the capital. In 1421, he moved his government from Nanjing to Beiping, the Northern Peace, and renamed it Beijing, Northern Capital. The city became known in the West as Peking, a name that persists in such instances as Peking duck. Beijing has largely replaced Peking since the advent of the Pinyin translation in the 1980s. Well, there's a lady taking some photographs, and in a minute she'll give us a wave. You'll find the Chinese people are very friendly. There we are. Nice wave, including a smile. And there's a group of tourists being given instructions what to look for in the Forbidden City. Well, parents love to have photographs taken of their children. He seemed to be enjoying himself. Now he's looking into the camera. And she purposely pauses so we can give a little good photograph of him. And you can see here, these are school children now visiting the Forbidden City. The ladies in red are the teachers. Guess how many children are there? Over 500. So let's join and see if we can hear the noise they're making. There's a teacher taking some photographs of them.
A lot of domestic group, they meet their children here.
There are people having arrived further down the shopping centre. The dress of these children, they're all dressed alike, boys and girls, and they're pretty well behaved, but you can quite imagine the noise they were making. And you know, they're quite interested. Nice to see them having a wave. One or two did say to us, "Hi." Well, there's another group here. They seem to be well organised, and by and all, they really behave themselves. And these are people who are trying to wish. What they're wishing, nobody knows. And there's another view of a child. Well, they certainly love you to take photographs of their children. And how is this for entertainment in a park? Can you imagine people doing this in Hyde Park? Even dancing, ballroom dancing? You are now watching some of the views in the centre of Beijing. We thought you might be interested, because we're trying to give you how the people live. And of course, Beijing's very warm and dry in the summer, but bitterly cold in the winter. And there we are, these ladies sitting down and having a good chat. And this is a market. Sell everything here you can think of. And this is a sweet shop. So we're going to let you see what's going on here in the center of Beijing. Well, I'm sure the next clip will be very interesting to the ladies. We managed to video into a clothes shop and see some of the clothes that are produced here in China. Very interesting, all the models are European. Where's the Chinese? Well, that's Beijing and that's China. Oh, that girl was shy, see? Some of them like their photographs taken, others don't. This one ran away. There we are, the department store. Wait till you see this in a moment. There we are. How about that for a show? Can you imagine any of the big department stores in Oxford Street doing this? Well, this is the English-speaking guide giving instructions as they're en route now to Tiananmen Square. Shortly, we will arrive at Tiananmen Square. This is famous for many reasons, and as you wander around, you will hear numerous languages spoken. Did you notice the mobile shop? Well, here it is. Quite impressive. It's amazing what you can buy. You may be thinking, why are these people congregating? Well, note, daylight is fading. So what are they watching? Mounting of the Guard. Just like in the West, China too has its war memorials. Here is another view, and it gives you an idea of the length of Tiananmen Square. However, coming up next is a very interesting clip, but this is a taxi. He did quite a roaring trade. We mentioned a flourishing trade coming up. Yes, we're in the underpass at Tiananmen Square. I'm sure you'll find this very intriguing, what the Chinese get up to. Ah, she even gives us a smile. That's nice, isn't it? So he's making a few yen, drawing these. And there's a kite. You are now viewing Tiananmen Square at night. You can see that the Chinese love to light up all their buildings. They appear not to worry about the cost. Shortly you will see some dishes of Chinese cuisine and also a visit to McDonald's in Tiananmen Square. I wonder if he's waiting for the leftovers. Coming up next are some of the entrances to the hotels that are lit up at night here in Beijing. Now coming to the end of our tour of Beijing, so please join us to the China Wall.